Okay. Someone want to give a recap from last session?
We investigated the boat after spending a long time talking about Devin.
Yep.
Some frost giants showed up. The leader was kind of a bitch.
What was her name again?
Drewski.
What?
Every time I fucking heard that, I didn't say anything during the session, but I have a friend from college whose name is Drew, and also his Steam username is Drewski, so I was like, he's here?
That's funny.
Somebody has all the pretzels at this party. Fuck.
I just think of Russia when I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, are we establishing that giant is just Russian?
It's
Oh,
cold and miserable.
I mean, it might as well be then.
Yeah.
Anyway, Drewski had two other frost giants with there. I know it's these two. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Did they even give us their names?
One of them I did, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
But anyway, they enacted the kind of frost giant ritual thing, so to speak, of like, you know, you our best warriors will fight each other, and like the winner kind of gets what they want, sort of thing. But she was an asshole and was just going to let him die and probably kill us anyway. We found that out and teamed up with them and killed her. And now, because we're homies with them, they're going to take us to Svardborg.
Yeah. That's a great recap. Good job. Yeah, I should have named this session Giant Homies. Because you guys just big old buds.
Wow. I mean, that is true.
The real question is, we're taking a boat there, is do they have any giant meat, and can we share it and get fucking plastered?
Probably could have, but we are picking up you're already there. So we could say you got plastered on the way.
So it's as we're pulling it up, Chitter's like, do you guys happen to have any giant meat? I'd love to try some. They're like, we're here. And he's like, oh.
Ah, damn.
What?
We were literally wondering if you were going to ask this entire time. And you
We've been waiting.
It's darn. Well, we could have partied.
We just thought you guys were, off the stuff or something. A big question. See if anyone remembers. What's the how many days are left before the deadline?
21.
Well, wasn't it 21 and then we burned a couple days? Or was that the updated after everything?
You're close. It's 20. The dawn of this day is 20, which is because it took 2 days of shipping, of sailing to get to Svardborg. So it is the dawn of the third day with 20 days remain.
Might as well just give up now. We're never gonna make it.
Omen's just like sitting on the boat like, this is over. We failed. And you're like, we still have like 20 days left. Nope, it's over. We can't do
We're
it.
done.
Game over.
Where'd the griffins go?
When the fight broke out and the other giants came in and you started to do the challenge, they took off. Dashara mentioned that they are trained to, at the slightest hint of danger, to return back home. And so they kind of took off when that all happened.
I feel like we should give her a negative review for that, because imagine if we're in a bad moment and they just fucking leave us when we really need them.
Yeah, we get stranded.
Poor product.
I mean,
stuff. That's not good.
yes, but she did disclose it. We knew it.
Ethereon read the fine print and signed. He just kind of forgot.
We didn't sign anything.
Well, he forged your name, your signatures, and signed for you.
What the? That's not very paladin of you.
Hold on.
At this point, is he really still a paladin? Let's be honest.
Chitter's gonna
Good job of it.
Chitter's gonna sit there and be like, wait, when you were signing books a while back, were you just signing with my name?
Maybe. How long's it been since that happened?
The book signing or the Dashara Griffin
Since
thing?
they left.
It been 2 days that you've been on the boat, so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It only took us a handful of hours.
Yeah, like pretty much you finished the rest of that day to get to the boat, and then everything happened, and then you got on the boat, and it took two full days of sailing.
Okay, well, yesterday then, if that's the case, could I have resummoned my boy as Pegasus?
Sure. Yeah.
They would have been Pegasus.
Yeah. Oops, I don't want that open. Dang it. How do I open... I want to open this thing. I want my audio to be... so dumb. Anyway, okay. Tag groups, this? Nope. Nope. Oh, wait. Can I drag and drop? Sick. There we go. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. You wake up the second day of travel, so third day of your countdown, and I'm not gonna put the Pegasus. Yeah, there you go. You wake up, kind of come back up above deck. Still very blizzard-like weather outside. Very, very cold and quiet out on the sea of moving ice. And one of the giants kind of like speaks over to the three of you. You notice that Toad is, wild shaped into a bird and kind of flew off to go investigate the waters and whatnot. And Villana has been MIA for a little while. And so the giant comes over and speaks to you and says, kind of more like nodding towards the front of the ship than saying much, but just quickly says, "We approach. Be wary." And then you look out the front of the ship, and for a minute it's still pretty thick with the snow and the blizzard ahead of you, but then coming out of that like fog-like snow, you see what looks at first to be just a gigantic ice, kind of like a glacier or an iceberg in the water. And you keep going a little closer as it slowly comes into view. And is that what I want? Sorry. And as you notice what looks to be this huge iceberg floating in the water, starts to have little peaks of rooftops jutting out of it. You notice quickly that the jutting rooftops are still are of buildings that are partially encapsulated in the ice still, and by this time the whole call it an island, right? An iceberg island is in full view, with a bunch of these long houses kind of jutting out of the ice in different directions. As you get your first glimpse of Svardborg. And I will show you a quick picture of that. Bing. Okay. And I'll get rid of that. And we're gonna activate this scene just for a second. Whoops. There we go. So your big boat that you're on with the two giants goes through like not really a gate or a fence, but kind of more of just an opening in the what is now more like a ring of an iceberg. And you notice the center of this iceberg has been hollowed out and is where the longboats are docked for the giants. And you, the two giants quickly get your longboat kind of docked over to the side. And you see two others are docked here in the center. And then you see some docks going up to some of these larger buildings, still encapsulated in the ice. And those two giants help you off the boat and onto a pretty narrow strip of this snowy ice, as it doesn't seem like there's really like a clean way to walk between buildings. It's more of you're kind of walking on the edge of the iceberg to get from one spot to the other, or climbing the iceberg to get from one to the other, or going into the water. And they kind of tie the boat and get you all off the ship, and they kind of motion for you to follow them as they go. They take you into one of these. Which one? Probably, I think this one, as they take you to the first main boat.
Small.
It could. I just, for what this is doing, it's just to show where you're at, and then we have other maps that you'll be in. So it's more of just like, hey, you're in this building, and then we'll go to that scene.
You're saying you don't have a giant-sized map with a giant-sized boat for us to be on during this? How dare!
I do not one that scales.
You know what? You know what?
Oh man. Let's see. Do that.
We should have all left, so when he came back, we would have been gone.
At one
not-
point, that will happen. Someone will do I'm out, and then everyone else will leave.
Everyone
I'm not gonna lie. I was flitting between servers a minute before, like just absentmindedly while I'm listening, just because I don't know, to keep my hand busy or something. And I was on Josh's server, and there's two people in the voice chat there, and I left, and then almost hit join on that call. not even my brain, because my brain was just like, people in call. That's what I'm supposed to be rejoining, and I'm like, wait, nope, wrong one.
And they bring you to the first kind of large building. I'm just getting some tokens thrown together real quick. That'll work. And that'll work. They bring you into this building. I'm going to describe it first, and then we will move you to the scene.
In Storm King's Thunder, they actually put us in the scene first and then describe it.
This looks like a donut.
This is absolute bullshit.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And yes, it does look like a donut.
I have yet to hear anything about a Storm Kings or any Thunder. I'm confused what this campaign's about.
That's about an Illithid.
Oh, let's see here.
I was wondering why I couldn't hear Ethereon very well, and apparently his volume was set to 30 on my thing.
Oh, damn.
On me?
Maybe my audio is just fucked on my computer, and I need to like redo my shit. But almost everyone on Discord is usually anywhere from 100% to 200% for me.
Yeah, I have to bump mine up a lot too.
Yeah.
See, I usually have people set lower.
Might just be my I probably need to like turn everyone back to normal and then just turn my audio up or something.
Yeah.
But that takes too much time, so. Cool.
Do that. Okay, so they bring you to. Oh, I just now realized you guys. No, you can't see that. No.
There's a big blue square.
Oh, okay,
on the
you
boat.
can't see that. Cool. I'm gonna.
We can.
Yeah.
That's just a. Well, no, actually, you should be able to see that, and I'll explain it here in a second. So when you come into this room that they bring you into, you notice this is some sort of a very large lodge. You can hear, not in this building but outside of it, some like chipping of ice. And while you were walking over, you all would notice there was a handful of different slaves or servants, human in nature, working on the ice or working on this like giant stronghold. You saw humanoids, you saw dwarves, and some yak folk and ragged barbarians here, just kind of doing menial tasks, chipping at the ice to open up some of the the buildings some more. You had people carrying crates across, just menial tasks, but definitely, bound to keep them in check. And so you can hear some more of that chipping while you're in here. And you hear like some bickering off in the distance, maybe of some, two people talking back and forth and arguing about something. But you notice quickly that both ends of this lodge kind of more open and exposed. Even though there's doors here, just imagine that they're broken and open to the elements outside. But inside, it's one big open space with a ceiling that is 80 feet tall and a 40-foot balcony with no railing around the perimeter. So that's this blue line, is to show where the balcony would be. And there's a large, decrepit wooden ladder with rungs spaced about 5 feet apart that gives you access to the balcony. And then you also notice in the corners of this ground floor are dozens of ale barrels. Seems like probably this is where the frost giants would store those, as well as groupings of tents shaped and sized for more standard humanoid bodies in here. And the two giants just kind of like bring you in here, but then they start to go off about their own maybe work for the day or something. You notice one of them goes over to some of the barrels to start moving them around. Another goes over to the longboat and like gets out some tools and starts carving it a little more. Kind of just going about their day. But what would you like to do?
They didn't say anything?
No, it seemed more like they are like, okay, we brought you here, we got you out of the elements, we're gonna, do what you want, we're gonna kind of go do our things. We got, we have our duties that we need to get to for the day.
Can I use my ability to see if Devrik's nearby?
Yeah, you channel your tracking focus, and you see a very large glowing orb in this ethereal plane vision you have moving, and it looks like it's probably on the iceberg, and the movement shows him walking, so you take it you're very close. Now you can see the movement as well as the orb is like human sized, and it seems to be probably on the left side of the island. So you guys came in on the east side, and you're on the east side right now, kind of the southeast. But yeah, that's what you notice when you do your tracking.
When you say left, I assume west.
Yeah. Can I show this
I'm
to you?
gonna go that way.
Yeah. Here's where you're at, the highlighted spot. So he's kind of like near number 2/number 5. That's the side you would have seen him on.
I'm gonna go that way.
Okay. Just like normal walking? Are you trying to be a little stealthy, just kind of moseying about?
Airship landing zone. I want to have an airship.
I'm just going.
Okay. Cool. So you see as Omen kind of takes off back out the door, or the doorway, I guess. Kind of heading out. Mm-hmm.
We asked them to take us here to meet with their Jarl?
Their leader. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the winning of the fight was to get you an audience with the Jarl. Yes.
Even though I think it was the way that Juicy worded it was like, if we win, you go home. If you win, we go home. Which like technically doesn't say we can with them, but I'm like, you go home and we'll just follow you there. Was what I was thinking at the time. I don't know.
I mean, I guess I'll see Omen heading off and kind of quickly try and say to these guys, so we're just supposed to go find the Jarl on our own, or what's going on?
He stops like mid shave of the side of the boat and goes, Jarl won't be back for a few hours. He's out fishing for his daily fish. Check back in maybe at close to midday, and you should see his longship sailing back over the horizon. If you would like, you might be able to signal him to come back. If you warn his companion, and he gives you a tiny map of Svardborg, and mentions that, which I'll show this again. Building number one is like the Jarl's quarters. And he mentions, I believe, before I tell you wrong, let me double check. I believe, that in there, well, oh, here we go. Okay, Svardborg. I think that's the Jarl's Lodge, and I believe he says, is this where his thingy? Oh, maybe it's not this one. Sorry, hold on. Not that building. It is... You son of a bitch. Where are you at? His companion's somewhere. He's in one of the buildings. Oh, is it this one? Okay, yeah, no, it's in his... Okay. In the Jarl's Lodge is his companion, which is a giant owl that he leaves when he goes out in case the stronghold needs him. The owl will know how to find him and will go warn him to come back sooner than he was planning on. And so he says you could do that if you wanted to try to get him here earlier, or sometimes and he just says the wizard, if the wizard hasn't gone with him, you can potentially talk him into signaling for the Jarl to come back sooner. And he is at the Temple of Thrym, which would be building number 4. So he's like, you can wait, and he should be back, midday. If not, you can try to signal him via one of these 2 ways.
As he says that, I say, how much you want to bet that's a Shunda?
Shunda who?
Like,
What? What is a Shunda?
Like no money at all.
I feel like trying to signal him to come back might just piss him off. I'm going to ask if we kind of have free reign to wander, if we might get in shit kind of thing. Amber's signaling me to do something though. So if you could answer that for the rest of the party, I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. He kind of laughs a little, and says, we agreed that we would bring you and get you an audience with the Jarl, but we may not be able to convince the others that you're not harmful. It would probably be best to at least tread lightly to not cause any trouble. Luckily, while the Jarl is out fishing, most of the giants tend to go with him. So as long as you're careful, you shouldn't stir too much trouble. So it seems like they're kind of saying, do what you want, but we haven't told anybody else that you're cool because we technically only said we would get you an audience with the Jarl, kind of a thing.
Are you saying you don't want us to fight an entire fortress again?
I'm not telling you nothing. If you want to fight the entire fortress, you can fight the entire fortress. But
fair enough. Fair enough.
So with that, we've got Omen heading out to go find Davrik. Chitter, what are you thinking?
I mean, it kind of sounds like we need to stay in place. I was going to say, part of me wants to go after Omen, but also he has a lead on us because we've been talking to the giant since he left. So I guess he would just try to practice, I guess, what he's going to say to the Jarl, especially since I'm pretty sure he kind of botched it when we were talking to the giants back at the boat. Because I think he kind of accidentally questioned their honor, which is not what he meant to do, but a little late for that now. So
okay, yeah, gotcha. So you're just kind of staying put, waiting, trying to prep yourself for when the Jarl is here. Go ahead and can you roll me a D100, Chitter?
Oh no.
Wow, the music just got very intense for no reason.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, if only it was
7-9.
10 less. That would have been very nice.
Okay. So I'll keep that in mind. So Omen, we'll go to you real quick. You start heading towards where you saw Davrick's like marker show up. Let me make sure as you walk around. Yada yada. Can you give me a athletics check, please? As walking around from building to building as a normal human is not easy, and you really have to kind of climb over the icy terrain. Okay, 13.
Wait, could I use my reroll?
Yeah, sure.
Oh god, if it's worse, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
22. Okay, good. Yeah, you start climbing, and with the wind. Luckily, you're on the inside of this donut iceberg, and so the wind kind of comes up and over, but then it doesn't go too deep. So the wind's not biting as much, but you do get kind of a cool breeze off of the water. But the ice is very cold on your fingers, even though you have, probably some gloves, and I know you have that Yeti coat that you purchased. It's pretty cold and hard to grab onto non-geometrically stable shapes of the ice, I would say. And you don't really have ice climbing gear, so you kind of slip here and there, but you're able to grab on, and you slide a little bit, catch yourself, and you do make it across from the Dry Dock Lodge, which is where you guys started, to the inside ledge of the Jarl's Lodge. And let's see. Nothing on the outside, right? Yeah. I don't even think there's an entrance on that side.
Did they say we should be fine to meander?
They said that we didn't. They didn't tell everybody else about us, so we probably shouldn't do that.
And then we proceed to meander about.
Well,
no,
Omen
I
does.
jokingly said, yeah, Omen wandered off, but I was like, I don't really he's probably going to be better at. He has a lead on us because he ran off while we were talking to the other giants. So
Yeah, fair.
I thought let's just let him sneak, because better he get caught than you go clanking after him and get caught immediately.
Hey.
Let's see.
Am I wrong though?
No.
Let's see. Okay, as you're walking, you would see, Omen, as you're kind of climbing this side, a tunnel that's etched into the ice here, right by one of the docked ships. It looks like this is the way that they would come from the ships into these buildings, as they have access tunnels to each of them. And so you can see the tunnel that leads into the Jarl's Lodge here. But other than that, you kind of, you don't hear much. You don't see anything out of the ordinary from the inside of this glacier, other than, like I said, some more of those slaves on the outskirts chipping away at the ice. But no one's really paying you much mind. What would you like to do? Keep moving or something else?
Yeah, I'm gonna while I'm moving, I'm going to be periodically checking to see if he's still in that direction.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He does still show up. It seems like maybe he's just bouncing back and forth. And so he could be, it could be that he's doing his task is there. And so he's, kind of going back and forth between different, places he has to be for his job.
If I go through the tunnel, would that take me? Would it be easier to get to him, or is that just?
It seems
somewhere
probably
completely
not.
different?
Yeah, it seems
Okay.
like the tunnels are one directional just into the buildings, and then the buildings don't really have walkways between them. So this is the only way to get from building to building,
Okay.
unless you went out into the water, pretty much. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and give me another athletics check as you continue to kind of ice climb without ice climbing gear your way across.
Wait, you said athletics? The first time I did acrobatics.
Well, I might have misspoke. Hold on. Yeah, it is athletics. Go ahead and give me an was your modifier different?
Yeah, I have +9 for acrobatics and athletics +1.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
Okay.
Plummet to your death.
13. Let's see. So you start climbing the next like section, and you feel like you're getting the hang of it, and you go to grab another ledge, and your hand slips off, and you go to grab with the other hand, and it slips off as you start to kind of like tumble down the ice, and as you start tumbling, you keep trying to grab and nothing's working. You can't hold on to anything. Is now all of the ice just seems to be even more slippery, and you're kind of being bounced around on the hard edges. And you end up falling. Ooh. Well, no, you're not gonna hit ice. Okay. You fall 50 feet down like the slope of the ice, plummeting into the water. Uh huh.
I'm gonna use my reaction
Okay.
to use slow fall. It's my monk ability.
Gotcha. Okay. And let me guess, that's just like feather fall, I would assume.
It says I reduce any falling damage I take by an amount equal to 5 times my monk level.
Damn.
Monks are fun.
Okay, so you in essence won't take damage. Okay.
Well, I mean, you gotta. Shouldn't we roll for it and figure out how much you might take?
Well, I mean, it's 50 feet, so it'd be what, 5d6?
Oh yeah, fair.
5 times 15 is more than 5d6.
Nah. I'm not a math teacher. I don't know that shit. Come on.
So, but it does. Okay, so it just makes it to where you don't take damage, right? It doesn't actually like slow your fall, or does it?
No, it says beginning at fourth level, you can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by any amount equal to 5 times your.
Okay. So yeah, okay. I'll say you're able to use your monk training, and like we'll say you like strategically fall to where you stop like the bouncing around to minimize damage, but you do still plunk into the icy cold water, right next to the one of the great ships that's docked by the Jarl's Lodge. As you fall into the water, it is freezing cold as it is frigid water. What is your Constitution score?
13. But I have a +10 to saves for it.
Well, that doesn't matter. So as you are kind of drenched in this icy cold water, you realize you probably have like 13 minutes before you start to have problems from being in the water. And so you kind of splash in there, and it takes you like a second or two of like trying to calm yourself down from the shock of the cold and the weight of all your clothes being wet, before you can kind of like bob a little and get your bearings. And you look around, and there's not really any good like way to get up except for back at the dry dock lodge where you started, where there's a dock that goes into the water, which you could swim to, and you'll probably you have 30 feet of movement, right? Or do you have 45?
I have 45.
Okay, give me a second doing some math here. Ooh, yeah. Well, okay, a turn is 6 seconds.
Yeah.
If you don't have a swim speed, you can still swim. It's just half movement?
Yeah.
Shit, okay. Because technically where you're at is like, I don't know, 10.
Roman, you're really smart. How do you intrinsically know that you have 13 minutes?
45.
I was gonna say that is a very specific number. Like,
You are like,
I used to
So
do this
far
on a
away.
regular basis. I knew
Oh.
from this very moment that jumping into this water, I had precisely 13 minutes.
Yeah.
45. You are 900 feet away from the dock, which,
Oh, jeez.
dividing that by 6
This
seconds,
is fucking huge.
would be 150 turns.
Oh,
Wait.
that's
No, that's not what I meant to do. 900 feet divided by 45, it'd be halved. So it'd be, we'll just round it to 25, 24? 23. Jeez, I can't do math. So 23 feet is what you could do in a turn. So it'd be
I guess
30.
that's-
But okay,
That's
I'm
what I'm calling your
gonna
wife. You're going back to
everything.
school.
I'm just gonna pull out my folding boat.
Oh, yeah, you still
I
have
was,
a, you have a folding
I was
boat,
gonna
yeah.
say, are you at that level of monk where you can just run across the water?
I could just run across water, guys. I'm with the boat.
You would have been fine to swim there. You would have gotten there in 4 minutes, so you wouldn't have had too bad of effects. But man, that was a lot of math to figure that out.
Does he fall into the water if he can walk on water? Or he has to be
I can't
moving?
walk on water though.
Oh.
Okay. I always forget what like your class division is. So
I have most of it in monk. I just don't know exactly what it is. I think I have like 6 points in monk. 6 or
Okay.
7.
He's a monk, fighter, sorcerer, wizard, cleric.
Yeah.
He's all of them.
Yeah, I'm all the things.
I mean, don't challenge me to make an absurd character. I don't know if you guys know about that. The one where you take 1 level in every class.
Oh God.
You master
all
nothing.
trades.
Yeah.
There's a guy who did that.
Let's see. Yeah, you're fine. I forgot about your boat. So yeah, you just
I also did.
quickly pull your boat out, get inside it, and you're like shivering from the cold, but you're okay. And you kind of are just like sitting on the water for a second as you catch your breath. And
I'll
Mhm.
I'll use firebolt, but just hold it in my hand so I can like warm up.
Gotcha. Okay. You warm yourself up. Can you give me? No, never mind. Yeah. No. You warm yourself up and you start paddling. Noticing that you don't see any giants or anything on this interior spot, and make it over to the area you saw Davrick's little tracking beacon to be, and it is a tunnel. Let me just do this one. So it is number 5, the tunnel number 5. And you see this tunnel opening up, and that's in the direction that Davrick's beacon was. There's no dock, so you'd kind of have to like, you just let your ship fold back up or something, and then stumble up the snowbank to get in there. But there is an access point.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that then.
Okay. So we'll come back to you in a second. Therion and Chitter. Chitter was gonna spend some time, or the time here, waiting for the Jarl, kind of like preparing his notes for when you all talk to the Jarl, so he doesn't potentially flub his words. Anything specific you would want to be doing during this time, or is there something you would like to do?
That's a good question.
Start
I mean, I guess-
working out.
I guess we see Omen leave. I guess he's dead. I guess just you and me, Chitter, old buddy.
I'm sure he's fine. What's the worst that's gonna happen? Is he gonna fall in the water? That guy could probably survive. That guy could probably survive. I don't know, like 13 minutes at least. I mean, he's fine.
You say
I-
that, and you hear in the distance a ka-thunk as
Yeah, I was gonna say, I picture it as one of those, like, you know, you just see like Therion and Chitter talking, and just like out of frame you can see like a little window, and you just see this little like fall in the water. I mean, what's the goal here? It's to tell the Jarl we want his weapon key thing.
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of I'm kind of seeing it as like our best bet here is to try to, like, for lack of a better term, team up with them, because like we kind of need we kind of need like to not fight every giant we come across. I feel like
Yeah.
we don't really have time for that, and we want to try to secure at least one of them. I don't necessarily feel like we have to. I mean, I don't know the form these things are in. I don't think we can just carry it around with us. But if we can help them like actually secure it or something, that would be good. Like I'm just thinking teaming up with them is the best bet right now.
Okay.
I mean, do you disagree? I'm down to do something else if you got a better idea.
That's fine. I'm just trying to think of how do we get there.
That's fair.
Like, I don't know that walking up going, hey, we want to team up, homie. And you go, oh, cool, let's go. You know what I mean?
Dab each other up real quick.
I mean, because we aren't necessarily welcome to go around everywhere. I want to somehow, as best as I can, without causing problems, just try and find out more about the Jarl, or, you know, if there's anything him or Svardborg needs that maybe we could, you know, get on his good side and try and have an in to be like, same thing, let's work together, but, you know, like, how do we achieve that?
Okay. Yeah, so like talking to the two giants who are working, are just like, hey, give us some deets. What can we do here to sweeten the deal? Okay.
Give us the lowdown, you know, what problems do you guys have and how do we become friends? You know, that kind of thing.
Gotcha. So as you talk and try to glean some information, they mention that there's kind of been two things on the Jarl's mind of late. Two things really that the Svardborg and the Frost Giants as a whole have been focused on since the Storm King's disappearance. And what you all now know is like the shattering of their hierarchical structure, and all the giants are kind of vying to be the top dog. They mention that the Jarl has deemed it like the way they're going to rise to the top of the new ordering is by, in essence, wiping out all the other giants, or just brute forcing all the other giants into submission, which kind of makes sense with how Frost Giants have been portrayed and how they are culturally driven. It's more of the strongest is the leader. They're not necessarily militaristic like the Fire Giants, and they're not going to try to outmaneuver someone. They're not deceitful or smart, conniving giants like Cloud Giants or anything. So it's more of, we're just going to use our muscles and beat you all into submission kind of a thing. And I
regret asking. I'm not surprised at all by that answer, but I'm like, well, shit.
So as you kind of get this dread of like, well, crap, they mentioned that specifically the giants that have been causing the most problems has been the Fire Giants. They mentioned that the Jarl and most of the Frost Giants have had like turf wars in essence with Duke Zalto and the crew,
Hey.
because obviously the Fire Giants are very strong. Like, they're able to hold their own against the Frost Giants. But this all kind of got spurred on because for some reason the Fire Giants had it that the Frost Giants stole Duke Zalto's, like, I don't know what you'd call them. They're like the artifact in essence, but like his weapon that is his rule shows that he's the one to rule the Fire Giants. And so they've had a lot of problems with the Fire Giants. So he's like, that's kind of been the first thing that's been on the Jarl's mind, is we have to like somehow find a foothold to get on top of Duke Zalto and all of them, because they just won't stop. The other,
Sorry, just before you keep going. I know we kind of dealt with them already. We have any proof of that? We didn't loot them for anything, did we?
No.
We technically looted Omen.
Yeah, you freed Omen from him.
I mean, wait, don't we have? Well,
You
I was
have
gonna say, we don't
letters. You have
we have letters,
from
yeah, but
that.
that doesn't actually prove that we took him down. That just proves that we,
You
I
realize
don't know,
too that
heavy interacted with him.
you got the conch of teleportation from Chief Guh, but you didn't get Duke Zalto's. You never looted to get his. You don't have his weapon. So yeah, you don't really have much.
The royal family, or the Duke Zalto's family,
Mm-hmm.
the rest of them are alive, right?
Yes. Yeah, the immediate family. So Brimskarda, his wife, his daughter Cinderhild, Chitter's lover, and Zaltimber, his son.
What the? I didn't say we were lovers. Come on.
We all know it.
Look, I'm working towards that. Okay.
I heard your
But a
song.
little. He realizes that. God damn it! You were awake when I was singing it one time.
I know. He taps his nose.
But yeah, so they are still alive, and they Zaltimber and Cinderhild were very friendly with you two, as you obviously with Chitter's connection with Cinderhild, but also like trying to help her escape because she wanted freedom. And then Zaltimber was being like abused by his father, and you all helped him kind of fix that. Brimskarda was on the fence just because of like I know Zaltimber, my husband, was horrible, but you did like kill my husband. Like I'm not just okay with that, but she also was protecting her kids more than anything too. So it seems like if you had to give a ranking of your tightness with the new Fire Giant regime, it's decently friendly, I would say.
Now, what is the new regime? 'Cause I'm pretty sure we killed Zalto's second in command, like not his family, but his other ones, right?
Yes.
I think his son would probably take over. I would think.
You're not sure. You haven't heard or seen them since. It would make sense that if it's not Brimskarda, his wife, it probably would go. If it like couldn't be a woman, then it would probably be Zaltimber, the son. So that's the first thing that they say. The other piece that they mention is they mention that the Jarl's like right hand man, the person that they keep saying the wizard, kind of has brought proof of the mythological scions, and the Jarl has been interested in trying to find the scion of Thrym, so the Frost Giant's scion, potentially to use that to help turn the tide for the Frost Giants. Thinking if we can, awaken our scion, we can then use it to help us defeat the other giants and seat ourselves as the top. But that's where they were with Drewski, trying to find the location of the cradle that holds it, as they haven't found it yet. So those are like the two things that have been on the Frost Giant's mind, and the Jarl has been trying to figure out or accomplish.
And they want to beat the Fire Giants.
Yeah, they
over them.
Yeah, they want to like conquer all the giants because that's how they get to the top. But they're starting with the Fire Giants because the Fire Giants kind of started at first by thinking that the Frost Giants took their like leader's weapon. It sounds so petty, but like I don't know what to call those things other than it's their weapon. But they also mentioned like none of them took it. They don't know why they think why Duke Zalto thinks that they stole his weapon. But
I mean that's probably a Shundo, I'd figure.
Who's this Shundo you keep talking about?
Don't worry about it. I'm sure he'll pop up.
Yeah, it's a long
rascal.
story, not worth your time.
Remember that giant weirdo in the sky? That guy.
Oh, okay.
With the tentacle face.
He's nothing. We can take him. Why are you so worried about him?
It's long story. Go watch. There's if you pulls up a little hologram. He says if you click on recordings, now there's a lot to get through. You probably don't have to start from the very beginning, but go back to like session, let's say like 50 or so. and start from there, and you get caught up.
Here, I'll help.
He puts glasses on, like pushing him up the bridge of his nose.
Chitter's like, here, I'll help. He pulls out his iPad, and you hear, Cocomelon, and then he, like, closes it. Shit, no. Pulls up YouTube. Here, I'll pull this up. Here you go. Watch this.
Wrong tab, XXX.
So they don't want peace with the fire giants. They want to, like, beat them into submission.
Yeah, they are. We are going to beat everybody into following us.
That's not very helpful. Because I was going to say, if we are in good with the fire giants, which sounds like we maybe could be, we could essentially stop the hostilities, but that's not even what they want. So,
I mean, it sounds like, yeah, I guess Chitter will, like, can we talk privately for a moment? I need to discuss some personal matters with my friend here.
The two giants are like hunched over the iPad, like the bright lights on their face, like little kids. Like, ooh. And you hear a PewDiePie video start up. Hey guys, it's PewDiePie.
I don't know why for a second, even though you said PewDiePie, my brain thought Mr. Beast. Like, no, not that part of YouTube.
as we step away, and Chitter has just said, like, personal issues, I said, like, does that rash come back?
What? No. we gotta cure disease. Wait. Oh no, sorry. We got a lesser restoration. My brain wanted to go cure disease. It's not a spell anymore. We got a lesser restoration for that. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Look, I don't necessarily want to fuck over the fire giants. We kind of, I don't want to say fixed that situation, but I think, we're all better off without Duke Salto. But like, maybe we just lead them on for now, and act like we're helping them out. I mean, if we got to put a stop to them later, we can. But that's kind of one situation already solved, right? They're already weak. We can tell them that.
That's fair. I think for them to give up their own relic, we'd probably have to do something pretty substantial for them. I don't know that simply giving them that info and helping them would get us that far. I would think we'd have to at least prove that we made them weak for them to take them over. I don't know.
I know it's not a perfect thing. I'm also thinking, if they want, I guess earlier I was thinking maybe we just, help them get their scion, but we probably need to secure for ourselves. So I mean, are we just doing a big like betrayal play here? Like, we find it and then we abscond with it somehow?
You hear like some footsteps, and you turn back and you see one of the giants is like cowering almost, but walking close to you, and it's like, could you unlock it, please? And like, he hands you the iPad, and it's like locked out, and it said wrong password too many times, and it needs your fingerprint.
Like, does this little claw print? There you go, buddy.
Oh, thank you. He like scurries back.
Yeah, fair. I guess we're gonna have to be with them. I was trying to figure out if we could, I don't know, go in with some foreknowledge, but
I know.
I guess we are, but I feel like we're fucked. There's not going to be a good way through this, it seems.
No, I mean, I'm wondering if you'd probably be a better speaker than I am. I fucked up our negotiation earlier at the boat, but like, play on their honor, probably. They seem to care about that stuff. They care about their martial prowess, like, Yeah,
as you know, I spent a fair bit of time with Harshnag and learned a good amount about frost giant culture. Certainly try. If it comes to it, I wonder if I could even challenge him himself for it.
You think you can 1v1 him?
Maybe not, but
You gotta challenge him at a game that you can't lose. Rock, paper, scissors. No, tic-tac-toe.
I would have used the soundbite, but I realize it's not in this server. So.
Oh, here, sorry.
I will be right back to you. Give me just a few minutes.
No worries, man.
You can certainly try.
There you
Yeah, that.
Did you add it to your own server just because you wanted to be able to use it?
Yeah. Not all of us have nitro, alright?
I mean, I'm not paying for it,
Cool.
if it helps.
Why not? Cheater.
I have a partnered server. I just get it
He
for free.
stole it. Oh,
No,
Cheater.
because the server that I had that I was, I don't want to say forced, but forced is the only thing I really have to take over is partnered, and Discord doesn't do partnered anymore, and they don't really check it anymore, so I just get free nitro.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw my thing, Josh, last night with I ended up not doing it because I couldn't find a fucking spot that I liked, but I was playing Songs of Six, and I finished the tutorial, and I was like, I wanna start up a city, and I was gonna make uh Adrax a city.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Actually, didn't even see that till right now.
Oh yeah. I couldn't. I started it though. My brain hated it because the every species is different. And the lizard people, they love warmer climates. They need access to water, and they like fish. But that means you have to start in a very arid area where there's like no farmland. And I'm just like, how do I get food going in a good amount? And I was just struggling with it.
wait, what game is this?
Songs of Six. It's like a colony management simulator.
Hmm.
I enjoy it so far, but it's very complicated in some ways.
Is it just very elaborate?
Uh, I mean the main parts of the game are pretty easy, but it's like I don't know. Um, it's a lot of like menus and shit that I'm still getting used to.
Oh yeah. Kind of like Europa Universalis.
Yeah. Oh, I guess in a way, it's not quite as simplified, but it's and maybe not European Universalis. It's kind of like an Anno game, if you know those.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, or like Banished if you've seen that on Steam. Um, it's like that, but like top-down grid-based. You kind of pick what you like build. Well, you kind of pick what you build in buildings, but it's not as like, oh, you need to make sure that everyone has beds. It's like you just construct a home, and then your subjects build a home.
They do it
Or
the rest.
like,
Okay.
yeah, or like I just built a tailor because I got a gift of a bunch of fiber from. I haven't gotten a farm started yet for it, so I got a bunch of fiber from somebody. So I was like making that in cloth, and that's just like put down the main workbench, put down storage, put down like an auxiliary thing that boosts production, and that's it. That's the shop is built. Like,
Okay.
yeah. But then like but all your people have like opinions, and it's like RimWorld but bigger. So like I think by the end you're supposed to have a city of like 20,000 people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm only at like 75 right now, and they keep having kids, so I actually have more than 75.
Stop having babies.
Stop having sex at home. I think when Drew was playing it, um, he was talking about how like he's like because people can die, right? They can get sick or like die of old age or what, or there can be, or you can have murders. And I guess he's like, oh no, a kid in my colony died, and I'm like, where? And he goes, the quarry, and I'm like, what the fuck was the kid doing in the quarry? He's like, I don't know.
Child labor.
I mean, maybe I don't know if you can do that or not. I don't know if you can force him to work.
That is really funny that he's just randomly there. Maybe he was exploring.
He fell into the quarry.
Yeah. Gotta teach that bitch.
I was gonna say that's unfortunate. You're like, fucking, he'll learn. It's like, well, he's dead. Oh, then he learned.
He learned. He won't do it again.
Jesus.
How many?
What?
Mhm.
How many of those you got?
How
Throat
many?
clears?
No, it's just being annoying.
Whew, okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Evelyn was not having it.
Welcome back.
Okay, what'd I miss?
God, how dare you? How dare your baby be annoying?
She like needs to get with it, you know? Like she needs to grow up.
You'll be like, dude, it's between 7:30 and 10. Like,
This is
you
dad's
gotta
time.
chill.
I don't know why I'm just imagining like I don't know if you guys have seen like the I'm not sure if I can find it. There was a picture of like it was a sign that a parent put on a door because they were like in a Zoom meeting at home, and it was like if you walk in here, you're gonna get grounded for like a month. That means like no TV, no iPad, like a whole bunch of shit. And I'm just imagining you doing that for like it's D&D time, and you're like, if you interrupt Daddy's D&D time, you're gonna lose your iPad for the next 6 months or some shit. And
Oh man.
you're like a very kind father, but that's the one thing that it's like,
Yeah, I will let you get
yeah,
away with murder, but if you interrupt my D&D time,
yeah.
straight to
Dad,
jail.
Dad, I accidentally killed somebody. Well, I'll get the shovel. Dad, I'm sorry for interrupting D&D. You're not my daughter
You are
anymore.
not my child. But yeah, what did I miss? So you're discussing kind of what you want to do, thoughts on playing.
Nothing extra, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were just chatting about other stuff.
So yeah, so that's kind of what he says. Those are the two things going on. Anything you wanted? Anything else you want to do with Theon, or you want to use that kind of as your downtime before the Jarl returns?
Yeah, I don't really know what else to do. I mean, maybe I'd care. But I don't even know that it matters if the wizard is a Shundo, because we're kind of doing his dirty work apparently anyway.
Well, that is a thought.
So,
Well, then we kick his ass.
yeah, probably nothing else really, I suppose.
Okay. So yeah, we'll say that's kind of how you guys spend the rest of your time. Omen, you get to the entrance of this tunnel, and as you step onto the snow and get closer to the opening, you can tell like there's no out or other exit of this tunnel. It's a one way in, one way out. And so you take it, if Davric's in here, he's like his job is in here. He is doing something. That's the movement you saw. You also hear some like growls and more animalistic sounds, and then a whip every now and again, and some commands probably from a giant. You don't see them yet as like the entrance of the tunnel curves into the main area. But you hear a handful of those animalistic sounds. Only one whip, but you give me a perception check.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I said I wasn't ready because I closed out my player sheet. No, are you kidding?
8. Okay, you can't tell how many things are in there or what they are, but animalistic and a whip. What would you
Well,
like to
I'm
do?
gonna be sneaky, I guess, and try and get closer.
Okay. Give me a stealth check if you want to be stealthy, unless you want to do something else.
Are you kidding?
Oh man, it is not your day for these rolls. You start sneaking, and you you follow the path for this ice tunnel that opens up into a very large cave, and it covers like the wreckage of an old frost giant lodge. So like you see bits and pieces of one of the lodges that's encased in the ice, but it's just destroyed, and so that's not being used. You see like frozen shards of timber jut out of the cave walls and the floor, and you quickly see 3 very, very large Yetis. You haven't really seen a Yeti in person, but knowing, the coat you have on that's made from Yeti fur, like either yours was made out of like a half or a quarter of a Yeti, or these are a different type of Yeti, because these things are huge and mean looking. Actually, do I have a good picture I can just show you? Yeah, let's just do this. You see 3 of these bad boys. That's the animal sounds you're hearing. Like chipping away at the ice, moving some heavy stuff. You see a handful of humanoid prisoners chained together, chipping at ice. One of them you quickly peg as Davrick. And then you hear the crack of the whip as you see a large, like, half undead frost giant in charge of them, cracking the whip on the Yetis and the humans and yelling at them to keep working. And you hear the whip crack, and you notice that you step on a thinner sheet of ice that then cracks really loud, and the cave goes silent as everything turns and looks at you. And the giant kind of charges after you. The Yeti's just starting to, like, almost like a howl, kind of apish, like, what do monkeys do? Like, what do you call the sound they make?
Screech.
They yip. I don't fucking know.
They start to screech as they are kind of still chained together, and then the humans just cower over to the edge. But this huge giant starts to charge towards you. What would you like to do?
I'm looking for the Jarl.
Can you?
I was here with my friends, and we have an audience with him.
Give me a persuasion check. And as the giant is
Are you kidding?
I
I can't. I'm quitting this game.
Is charging toward you. We can't have somebody else quit. Charging towards you, he kind of like chuckles while mid stride and says, "The Jarl would never speak to small folk. Nice try." And it reaches to you, and you
Then we'll do this the hard way, and I'll use Mind Spike.
Okay. How am I gonna do this? I didn't. Did I get a map for this?
If you need any ice cave maps, let me know. I actually have a couple.
Oh, I've got tons. I just didn't put any together.
Fair.
I'm wondering what he would do if he would do this. Okay. I'll let you get a mind spike off. I'm gonna throw this token on this map just so you can target something. Give me 1 second. Okay. So it's that guy. So, if you want to target that one with Mind Spike as you try to get that off real quick.
Which one? I didn't see.
Oh,
because I had
this guy.
like 80 maps open apparently. I don't know why it had like it doesn't let me target him.
What?
Like if I hover over it and push the T. Oh, yeah, it is. It's just so tiny that
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't.
Yeah, it's a really small dot. Okay. Oh, we failed. Okay. On a failed save, you also always knows its location. Okay, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say it essentially just does damage, and then he can't hide from me.
Yeah. Okay. So you cast Mind Spike, and you see the giant like stumble a little as getting this piercing headache from the pain. Shakes its head and keeps charging towards you. As Well, that's dumb. That's not it. Okay. He's going to attempt to grapple you.
Don't worry, with my rolls, he'll probably succeed.
Hey, it's not me for the once in a campaign.
Okay,
I mean,
so
what?
can you, Omen, give me either an athletics or an acrobatics check, please? As this giant will meet you and immediately grab onto you. 20, that's pretty high. That's pretty high. That's pretty fucking low. Okay, he goes to grapple you, and you're able to kind of quickly dodge out of the way, and like slide under its legs as it turns around and angrily looks at you. Yeah. Okay. Sure. He doesn't have. No, okay. Yeah. It would be back to you. What would you like to do? As he's like right next to you, pretty much. So you would be like here.
I'll cast Confusion
Okay.
on him.
And I would say for the other two, you don't hear anything. Like they're far enough away. You're definitely not hearing all this go on. Wisdom save. Damn. Now I'm rolling low for everything. Okay, he's confused. Anything else?
Yeah, then I'll use I'll use Patient Defense.
Okay. So then that brings us to his turn. So he's got to roll a d10. Creature uses the action to make melee attack randomly. Okay, so the only thing that it's in reach of is you. Use its action to make a melee attack. If the creature that's confused and does this, if it has multi-attack, it can't use multi-attack, right? It's explicitly only using one attack.
I don't know, it doesn't say. It just says it's melee attack.
What ability is it? Sorry,
It's confusion, and he rolled an 8, so it says a creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature.
I think it's based on the wording. I think it's just one attack.
Just one? Okay, that's what I thought.
Because it doesn't say it takes the attack action, just makes an attack. So.
Yeah, okay. So it's gonna go to touch you. As you see, its hand is very frostbitten, as it's going to use its freezing touch attack on you.
It'll have disadvantage.
Oh, whoops. Yep. Well, it's already missed, so doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, that's his turn. And after no, he's confused, right? Yeah. Okay. Never mind. That would be back to you.
Alright. I'm going to pull out my Draco blade and give him a couple of swipes.
Jesus, yeah, that's gonna hit.
And then I'm gonna use Stunning Strike.
Okay. Okay. Constitution save. You will save on Stunning Strike.
I'll use my second one.
That's definitely gonna hit too.
And I'll use Stunning Strike again. Can I use Stunning Strike again? Doesn't.
It just says when you hit, you can spend a key point. Yeah. Okay, another con save.
Monk in my game, he typically uses it 4 times in a round. He fails every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saved on that one too. 2 hits, 2 stunning strike fails.
Alright.
Anything else?
Yeah, 1 second. Hold on. If I use Stunning Strike, can I not use Flurry of Blows?
No, you still can.
I
Oh.
think it's just taking resources of your key points, but that's it.
Alright, well then I'll use that. I'll spend another key point then and use Flurry of Blows to make 2 unarmed attacks against him.
Okay.
Also, as a general reminder, you can still make that unarmed strike as a bonus action without doing Flurry of Blows. Our other monk forgot that, apparently.
You can
Oh,
make 1.
Or, yeah, what I mean, yeah, like what it means you can still do... So you can still kind of triple attack without burning key points if you need to.
Hey, there's no helping each other. You're not over there with him.
You hear echo out across the iceberg.
Fuck him up.
You remember your mentor from years past and his advice. Don't forget to use Flurry of Blows, but if you don't, you still can have a 3rd attack as a bonus action.
For some reason, you want to ejaculate chitter.
It's time. Oh God! Wait, we've talked about how there's chronomancy in this campaign. I just went back in time and trained.
There you go. Yep. Wow. Yeah, some big hits there. Anything else?
yeah, I'm gonna go back into Patient Defense.
Okay. Also, I think I messed up. Doesn't he do a wisdom save at the end of each of his turn? Yep. For
No, he's just stuck like that for the rest of the.
nice try for confusion. So this would have been the end of his last turn. Don't know what number that is. 23.
I think a
that's-
natural 20.
I think that will succeed. So he wouldn't be confused on his turn. In which case, he is going to pull out a horn and blow it. And as he blows the horn, Chitter, you and Atheron hear it. And the 2 giants with you stop and they hear it as well. And they look back at you and notice Omen's gone. They're like, where did he go? That's the warning horn. And then they turn and start rushing towards the back door. And you all kind of follow them to the door as they look out, and you can see probably 3 or 4 other frost giants from around the iceberg rushing towards the tunnel. Omen, as the frost giant blows the horn, the chains on the Yetis break as the 3 abominable Yetis start to rush towards you.
Oh my fucking god! I just want my boyfriend.
Whoops, not on top of you yet, but close to you. There's one.
No, that's where that's where he wants his boyfriend.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Give me one moment.
Yeah, it's
As I
probably
try to
gonna
put him
just
up.
like rub the bridge of his nose. And just be like, yeah, he'll be fine, chitter.
But don't put this on me. Do we help? What do we do?
Oh,
What do we do?
we don't know that guy.
Well, that was like a whispered, like under his breath, like, do we help him? Or like, sort of like, are we gonna keep going where we're going, or are we gonna like have to go save his sorry ass? Is kind of how I'm thinking it. Like, I'm good either way. Like, we could totally just feign ignorance. I mean, we didn't tell him to go anywhere. He just kind of ran off on his own. I was gonna like stop him, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to stop him.
How well do we really know Omen?
I mean, I know him pretty well. We grew up together, sort of, kind of.
The last name like Obscuro, it sounds awful like a Shundo. I don't trust him.
Now you're just gonna constantly think that everybody and everything is a shundo.
Look, man,
I mean,
his
it's not
sister ripped her
out there.
skin off and became a shundo. Like, you've set up a precedent that anyone could potentially be. How do you know that I'm not a shundo and just don't realize it? Like, he just made a clone of himself and wiped his own memory just to fuck with me. Like, I don't know.
That's a good point. I swing at Chitter.
You just the campaign turns into you're all killing each other. I don't trust anybody.
Omen manages to talk his way out of the situation. He comes back. We're both
Just
dead,
dead.
having killed each other in combat. I was gone for like I was gone for like 10 minutes. We're just dead on the ground.
I don't really want to go fight them, as I don't think that's gonna help our case. But we should see if we could, I don't know, break it up somehow. I guess we could go down there if we can even get there.
I guess he'll turn to the giants and be like, "Look, I don't know what that guy's doing, but we probably should put a stop to it. Are you able to take us to where he is?"
They both nod and they kind of like pick you up and start running.
Oh god.
You just kind of get shooketh around. Okay, I'm getting this set up real quick. Give me 1 second. 29. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. This is doing it live, getting everything put together live. Okay, there's that one. Omen, you should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to delete that. And these guys and Omen. And I'm going to pull you, Omen, here. Boop. There you go. Okay, and then I need to pull all of these. Boop. Like that. Go ahead and roll initiative, Omen. Okay. So as Chitter, you and Atheron are being carried by these giants, they are dashing. So you probably have 1 round and then you'll be there. So they're taking off. So that will bring us to this for a second. So this one, this Yeti Omen is going to rush towards you. And
he should have disadvantage on attacks, same as in patient defense.
yes.
Patience is not something I would think Omen would have, but fair.
It's going to. Okay, you're gonna look at it as it's rushing towards you, and it's gonna do Chilling Gaze. And I need you to make whatever roll that is. Con save, please.
Oh, good.
Nice. Okay, you save. Good job. That is gonna be it. Yeah, as it just bum rushes towards you and does that. But that brings us to you, Omen.
Okay. Where are the prisoners located?
They would be. I'm just gonna use 1 token. They are like over here. I should really make some prisoners as a standard token in here somewhere.
What can I do?
Yeah, let's do that.
Alrighty. I'm going to use Confusion again,
Okay.
and I'm going to target these 2.
Gotcha. Well, the Yeti's gonna fail. Okay, nice.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use Step of the Wind.
Okay.
And make my way over here.
Okay, okay. Disengage, dash action. Okay. Yeah, you take off that way. Nice. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's everything. I think that's all I guess that's my bonus action. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. That will bring us to this Yeti. Turns and watches you run that way. It's going to run over to you and start clawing at you. Oh, I messed the other Yeti up. Whoops. Okay, well, I'm going to do it right this time. He gets multi-attack. He gets to start with his Chilling Gaze. So this one's going to look at you. Make you do another con save, right? Yeah, con save. And then it's going to actually claw attack you. I messed that one up on the other guy. Oh, well.
Same.
Live and learn. He saves, and then he gets 2 claw attacks as he starts tearing you up. Maybe.
I'm gonna
Hey.
use shield as a reaction.
Son of a bitch. Okay, nice. So here. Okay, and he's gonna follow that up with another claw. And for Chitter and Aetherion, as you guys are charging towards on the giants, that one will hit. You can start to hear the sounds echoing from the cave now of the Yetis roaring and screeching, as well as the giant making noises and all the things.
Fix it real quick. So you say we have a round before we show up. Do we get to do anything during that round?
If you would like to, yes. In essence, like at the end of this round, I'm gonna whatever you guys want to do, unless you want to do it before then, I guess. But then at the end of the round, you will then join into, and I'll have you roll your initiative.
Yeah, I was essentially thinking of casting a spell. Never mind. Literally, never mind. Because it would be the same action when I show up. I was like, what if I cast Eye Bite ahead of time so I have it active? And I'm like, it's the same thing to use it during combat, though. So, look, I'm not smart, okay?
Yes, you are. It was a good strategy, and you realized that it was pointless.
And it was pointless.
So you,
It was a good strategy,
So-
but it wasn't.
I'm really
But it-
smart.
but you didn't do it. So at least you realized it.
Okay, that guy's just doing that. This one is going to see you, Omen, the giant, and he's going to use Polar Ray as he casts that to you. Yeah, okay.
Shit.
And that will miss.
No, my muffin.
Also, I love that Polar Ray was definitely fire bolt or beam, but that's fine. And he's going to follow.
I'm guessing it read Ray and just went auto fire Ray or some shit. It's like, no.
Yeah. Okay.
What was
and
it last
let's
night?
do that.
No, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's fine.
So what was it last night, Josh, that got auto
No, the
picked up?
bone saw was like a bone club.
Yeah. Okay. Into the round. So Aetherion and Chitter, you all finally get there with the giants you are with. As you break into the cave. Where are your characters? Here we go. Boop. And boop. Activate. There we go.
Oh.
As you see what is afoot. And I will add you to combat. Go ahead and roll initiative for me, please.
Took myself out.
Oops.
I think I took myself out.
There you are. Okay. Cool. Okay. And then
Oh, shit.
let's do this.
Huh?
Let's skip those.
Rolled a 4 and a 1.
I mean, you know, we didn't do terribly. We're not at the bottom of initiative order.
Fire.
So we'll start with this giant over here, who is gonna kind of like start to bargain with this other giant and try to tell him that you all are, here for the Jarl and blah blah blah, and that leave him alone. I'm gonna make him do a persuasion check. at disadvantage since Omen attacked.
But also, I did tell him we were here for the Jarl.
You did.
I mean, did you say it like that in a really angry tone? Because it sounds like you want to murder it. I'm here for the Jarl.
I don't know why I was thinking about. He's saying he wanted to say, we're here to make a deal with the Jarl, but it came out as we're here to deal with the Jarl.
I'm going to say this round he does not believe, but the 12. And so this giant is going to run and try to handle these, at least one of the Yetis. Just do this real quick. Don't mind me as I just play with myself for a second.
Have fun.
Critical. What? And then I'm going to waste all my critical attacks on myself and not you guys.
Holy shit.
Okay. Which will bring us to the Yeti that just got destroyed. He needs to make a D10 roll. Omen, can you tell me what a 4 on the confusion table says?
A 4 on a confusion says that the creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Ah, shit.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, then that's what he's going to do. He does get to make a wisdom save, though, at the end of his turn. What is your save DC? 17?
Yeah.
I think that's a 1. Oh, 18. Look at that.
20.
He
Wait,
saved.
I can't tell. What
I
that
know.
is.
I gotta fix my dice. I don't know what's wrong with them. Okay, well, at least he's not confused anymore, but that does bring us to Omen. What you doing?
Am I close to Dabrak now?
Yeah, you're getting closer. You're a few steps away from him, but yeah, you do have a Yeti on your tail.
Wow.
And I would say at this point, Davrik does notice you. He is chained to the others though, so he can't really get any closer. He's trying to, but it's like him versus 7 other people who don't want to be moved.
What do I do? Can I use... How big is this? 30 feet long and 5 feet wide. If I use Tasha's Caustic Brew, could I melt the chains?
Let me just let me look. Tasha's caustic 30 feet 5. I would say you could, but I will make a dex save for the commoner to see if you hit them as well. Okay. Actually, I would just have you target them with the caustic brew. To be honest, that'd make it easier if that's what you want to do. If they save, then I will say they get no damage, and you do successfully burn off the chains. If they fail, then they take the damage, and the chains don't get burned at all. And no, the chains would still get burned, but they would take damage.
Hold on, sorry, I'm trying to see something. Alright, I'm just going to... You know?
I don't know.
Oh, dang. I'll use... Think Cloud.
Okay.
I'm gonna get... these 2.
Gotcha. Gross.
And then I'll use Patient Defense.
Okay, gotcha. Are they supposed to... No, they don't do anything until they start. Start of its turn. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, Patient Defense. And then is that it for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, wait, no.
Nope.
Could I have said that I use? No, never mind. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, he's a green Yeti. That's weird. Oh well. Okay, that brings us to Ethereon. What you doing as you see all of this go down?
Again, it's like, God damn it. Guess in giant, is going to shout out to the giant, like this giant Frostmourne Hunter's giant, and in giant is going to say, oh, hold on, is going to say halt.
Okay. Nice. Very nice. It's a nice.
What the hell? I can see through the dice.
Yep, don't mind me. Just an invisible face of the die.
What the hell was that?
He's going to pass.
Did you update to version 14 and customize that to be clear or something?
No, it's just still broken. I've got to figure out what's going to... Yeah.
It looks like he rolled a 0 then.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure. But he does save.
Well, fuck. Damn it. Oh,
Damn
there
it.
goes my plan.
So that
He just turns around and walks back out the door. You're on your own, Omen. Chitter, that brings us to you.
No, it's fine. So if it didn't work, well, actually, fuck, I think the problem is it's the same damn save, isn't it? Hold on. I was like, I might be able to use iBite and put them to sleep, but it's also a wisdom save. Fuck it.
he's not good at wisdom. He just keeps rolling 20.
Okay, I was like, I'm willing. I mean, I was gonna try it anyways, because like, you know, if we throw enough wisdom saves, they're bound to fail one of them, right?
I think he
that
only has
is,
less 3 to wisdom.
That is one idea, yes.
Look, it's the gambler mentality, right? You know, everybody gives up right before the enemy fails their save. I gotta move, I think, a little bit closer. Yeah. He will step up next to Therion. That should be, I think, just in range. The bigger tokens always fuck with my perception. I'm like, are they closer or no? As he will look, I guess, because she'd probably be still looking back as Therion's doing this. So Chitter's gonna run up and be like, you know what? You're annoying. Go to sleep. As he's gonna cast iBite.
Okay.
I'll just do save. I don't forget how it does this. Yes, consume spell slot. Okay. What? Why did it target? God damn it! It targeted me again. It targeted
Oh,
me
whoops.
again.
I just rolled for you. Sorry. Hold on.
No, it's fine. It does because it's a range of self, so I think it auto because it's like the spell itself is self, and then I can do things with it. So it always does that shit. So I
gotta get all of this off you. Hold on. Whoopsies.
sick and panic and asleep. No. Oh shit! Did I break my concentration on my own spell?
Probably.
Okay. I'm just. You know what? I'm just gonna give myself the concentrating thing right now. Just,
Yep. There you go.
Just so we don't have problems. Fucking hell. Try to find where it was. Dehydration. Ah, I see. I'm parched. I forgot that that's a thing apparently. I think in the new edition. Yeah. So it's a wisdom save from her then.
Yes. From the one in charge, right? That's who you're targeting?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Wisdom save. Fix my dice.
We knock. Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
That's a fail. And you said it was sleep is what
I'm
you're
doing
doing?
sleep. Yeah. I
Now
figure if
that-
we knock her ass out, we can maybe deal with everyone else and then try to talk to her.
And that just puts it to sleep, right? There's nothing else it does other than
Yep,
what sleep does.
just unconscious. That wakes up if they take any damage, or if another creature uses their action, shake, sleep, or awake. So
Okay, gotcha. Okay, there you go. Anything else?
Chitter will clap Ethereum on the back and be like, "All right, buddy, team effort," and he's gonna tweely tweet. The fucking delay on that is perfect. Right? Like it
Yeah.
plays the thing on me and then does it on him with that.
Yep. Nice. Okay. That brings us to the Yetis. They are starting within the stinking fart cloud, so he will save. And he is going to cover his nose and go PU and look at you, Omen, and chilling gaze and start to attack again. Yeah.
Which chilling gaze has Omen passed against?
That's everyone.
Oh yeah, that is true. That's
Is
yeah. It doesn't matter. It's immune. Yeah.
Well,
Nice
he's
catch.
immune to that Yeti's chilling gaze, it says.
I think it was
It's not
this
all.
one. I think the other one. I don't think the other one. I think he. No, wait, maybe.
I've gone against 2 chilling gazes from 2 separate ones.
Yeah, I think you're immune to these two so far.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So ignore all that. So. He still gets his 2 claw attacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the exact noise that they make. Yeah. There's a 20 to hit.
I'm gonna use shield.
Son of a bitch. Okay, well that I reverted to that, so you're good there. You popped your shield. He's gonna attack
Yeah,
again.
that slutty 20's not gonna hit, eh?
God damn it! I hate that we discovered that was the term.
Hey, but that one will hit. He breaks through the puny shield. Slices you for 21 damage. And that's it for him. Other Yeti who's in the fart cloud. He should have. Oh wait, is it they fully start in the cloud? Probably. So each creature that's completely within the cloud. Okay, so he doesn't get it because he's partially in.
Really smart enough to go around it.
That's a good question. No, they are not.
I mean, I was gonna say, has he been affected by it yet? Because then he might not know that
He
it's
wouldn't
harmful.
know,
It might just
yeah.
be like a weird greenish smoke.
And nothing happens when they go in. It's when they start their turn, right? And it's not like difficult terrain, but they're obscured.
I don't know.
Is that-
I've never used this
Is this
spell
the up?
before.
Is it Sinking Cloud? Is this the updated version? That seems a weird wording. Because usually- I'm double checking the thing. Oh no, that is the 2014. Okay, sorry, I'm so used to so many spells that it's at the start of your turn or enters the thing, but that's the actual wording, huh?
I guess they're not in it long enough. They just passed through it, I suppose.
What a useless spell. I'm gonna have to get rid of this one.
Yeah, on a failed save, the creature spends it's action.
Oh, it
that turn
is heavily
retching relay.
obscured though. So it would see the cloud in its view. It can't see you, Omen, through it, but it knows that you're on the other side. It's not smart enough to go around, so it's just gonna charge through it. In which case, it's blind, but it knows how to go straight, I guess. So it's gonna pounce through. Right there. And
Grudge had that spell.
Get
Yes,
over
we
here.
know. You and the
Still
Grunch, you're so proud of.
This one's gonna use its chilling breath. Only targeting you though, not the other friggin' Yeti. He's not smart. He'll target the other Yeti. That's fine. I need you to make a con save, Omen, please.
I think I have a monk ability where I automatically this is reduced to half,
Do ya?
but I don't know how that works
For what?
because I think when I'm using patient defense, it automatically does something like that,
Let's see.
or like it
This
gives
is-
me. I have to read what it says.
Why can't I read what patient defense does either? That's weird.
I'm just going to the thing. Patient defense.
Patient.
You take dodge
This
at. You
one-
just take the
this
dodge
one's
action.
Oh, it gives me. I think it, but patient defense I think also gives me advantage on. Oh, but this is Constitution. This isn't.
Patient defense. Oh, all right. Dodge action.
Yeah,
I think it's.
never mind.
I think
it
it's
would give
dex.
me. Yeah, it would give me advantage on Dex, but this is Con. Regardless, I got a 21.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. You saved. So it is halved. Take that damage. And the Yeti's not affected, so it doesn't matter. Omen, can you give me a concentration save, too, please?
I drop it anyway. I don't even wanna.
Okay, we can
no
just
one's
save that.
even. No one's even in it.
Well, you passed, so...
How do you
rest
know?
took
You
on.
can't even see in it.
Brings us to the other frost giant,
It's
who
distinct sense.
can't really do anything from back here. It's gonna chuck a... no, you know what it's gonna do? It's gonna run over to the asleep giant, and he's gonna grab... He's gonna pickpocket, so I need a sleight of hand advantage. As you see, he's reaching into the one of the pouches this giant has on. Oh my god!
He's reaching.
On his pouch, but he's able to pull out a little whistle, little wooden whistle, and he blows it. And you see, as you can't hear it, but the Yetis kind of wince for a second and then start to whimper, as it seems like he's called them off, and they all run and cower in the corner.
That's pretty handy.
Good. That Pavlovian training has paid off.
And we will end the encounter as the other giant is still sleepy. Eventually. There we go. And let me stop this.
I'm going to use my ability for my Draco Blade to recover my health.
Gotcha. Okay. Is there a good thing I can use for these? These guys are going to be... we're going to say charmed for now, I guess. That works. Okay. And I'm going to get rid of this stinking cloud. Okay, there you go.
How do I do this? I've done this once, but I don't remember how it's done it before.
So how many hit die do you want to use? Because we'll just have to do it manually, I think.
I just want to use enough to recover all of it, all my health,
Okay.
if I can.
Because you,
So
how
I'm
many
not-
hit dice do you have? 15. So you can use 8. You could roll 8 of your hit dice to recover health, and your hit dice are.
I have 2 different ones because I have Sorcerer and then Monk.
Yeah. How do you tell which dice? Oh, you have 6 monk and 9 sorcerer. So you could use, all of your monk and then a few sorcerers to make up for. Because you can, like I said, you can use up to 8 of them.
I'll use all my Monk ones right now and see what that gets me.
Okay, go ahead and roll 6d8, and I will go ahead and mark those down. And that is 6d8s, not 68, for those bastards in the group.
Well, we didn't do that last night.
So that's
Why are you
30.
healing 30? You should be healing 68.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
Oh, fuck.
The Storm King appears and smites you all, and you die.
Ah!
With
What did
with
I
his,
do?
With his thunder? Oh shit!
Okay, so that's 30. That brings you up to like half health.
Alright. How much Sorcerer?
So you'd have 2 more that you could use, so you could do 2d6.
Okay.
I'll mark those down. It's another 10. Okay. Plus 10. That brings you up to 56 out of 87. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Wait, I think I just.
I just now realized, Ethereum, what's going on with you? Why are you unconscious?
You just told me the Storm King smited me.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I need
You
to,
smart ass.
hold on, I need to, well, no, if we've been smote, it should be
How did you know this? Have you played this
How do I do
before?
the big one?
right-click.
Oh. Okay, right click. What do you mean?
On the condition, in the conditions thing, right-click on it to make it big.
That's how you do that? You're
Yeah.
a freaking genius.
I've had to do it for years. I used to have a thing that let me auto do it where, like, if I applied dead, it would always make it big. But yeah, if you right-click, it'll make it big on them. I do it
Wow.
on dead ones just so it's clear, because, like,
Yeah.
otherwise the bitch to be like, which one's dead again? It's like, here you go.
Huh.
Damn. Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to
know.
Daverick
You guys,
while y'all are
you guys
figuring
didn't know
that
this? I've
out.
been doing this for like 8 years.
No.
What the fuck, guys? Actually, 5 years with Foundry? 4? I forget.
Okay, yeah. Omen, you rush over to Davrick and the others, and you see that they're chained, and Davrick kind of connects with you and says, how did you find me? I didn't know that I would ever see you again.
That's not true.
You can, you see like the very icy cold iron manacles on his wrists and feet and neck, kind of chaining him and the several other prisoners together, and like some frostbite around the areas it's been touching for so long. As the prisoners are not adequately clothed for the conditions they're in.
I want to try to break the manacles.
Are we in a musical now? I didn't realize we were.
I was like, what am I trying to break? Am I gonna break this chain? Like,
I can break these cuffs.
And then Chitter and Athena in the background are snapping to the beat.
can I?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a.
Oh, I was thinking about the wrong kind of snapping.
Give me a athletics check,
I'm gonna go so bad.
or if yeah, athletics check. 12. Yeah, you start working on it, and you do one big pull, and you're not able to break him. They do appear like they got a layer of frost on them as well.
Can I use firebolt and like try and heat it up?
Yeah, you put your hands on the manacles and cast firebolt, and you see as the manacles melt off.
Oh, they just that was it?
Yeah, it's frost giants. And you free all the, as you like melt the ones around Davrick's arms and legs and neck, they kind of like chain reaction melt the others off as you were able to free the prisoners.
And I'm gonna take off my Yeti jacket and give it to Davrick.
Nice, nice. You all see as the reunion between Omen and Davrick happen. And Davrick's pretty weak. Last time you saw him, before you left, he was. Why don't you explain what did Davrick look like before you left home?
He was a big hulking man, so I'm assuming he's like emaciated now.
Yep. Yeah, he's very bony and shallow, sunken eyes, and very malnourished. But he is alive, as you have retrieved him.
How long is he supposed to have been here?
He's been a prisoner just in general for quite some time. Like multiple weeks. Actually, I think I said specifically like a few months. When you found the slavers on your initial northern trek, you had the logs and you had heard about the slave trade that had happened a week before. So it's been probably a few months of him being a slave. Now here specifically, who knows? Could have been a few weeks, a week. It's kind of hard to tell. That all would blend together.
I'm gonna have to get you some food for once I'm bigger than you.
Yeah, and I would have never thought I'd see the day. he slowly looks up and sees Chitter and Aetherion and like coughs a little bit, but holds his hand out and to shake and says, "Sorry, my name's Davrik."
Jitter will walk across the whole room, holding his hand out the entire way, and then he'll take his hand and shake it. Jitter.
Oh, chitter.
He chuckles weakly and says, I'm glad that you've been able to keep him safe for me." Theo's running from the background.
Well, then I appreciate why you caused the havoc you just did, whatnot. But a little heads up probably would have been good.
We'll deal with that later.
And with that, you hear in the distance
No.
a loud horn echo, and the two giants turn and say, "The Jarl has returned a little early. Quick, we must meet him at the dock before anyone mentions what's happened." And they can,
We gotta cover this up. I'll hide the body.
they whisk you away and rush over to the dock where the Jarl's
Wait.
large boat.
Before we do, can I request from Chitter that he make Davrik invisible? Is it
Sure.
because I don't want him to be spotted free of his shackles?
Yeah, I could do that.
I thought Chitter was gonna be like, I mean, I don't really do that anymore, man. Sorry.
I actually don't have invisibility. No, I'm kidding. So
I don't
cast-
know this guy, so I don't really feel comfortable, using that on him.
If it's his boyfriend, I gotta be the bro. Come on.
Okay, yeah, you effectively put him invisible. And the giants take you to the Jarl's Lodge. And as you are walking over, you see the largest ship, which, giant great ships are already huge, but this one being, the largest giant ship, being unloaded. And instead of, baskets of fish, as you would expect from hearing a giant was fishing, you see multiple killer whales hung and being dragged on shore. As looking at the size of the Jarl and the other giants, a whale is pretty much good fish for them, not little peasant fish. And they kind of keep unloading as the other giants bring you over to the lodge, and you get a glimpse of the Jarl as he kind of gets off, and he's laughing and seems pretty jolly as he
won't be in a couple of minutes, if you know what I'm saying.
he's like telling stories of the catch of the day and how the trip went and everything. And the two giants, they put you down and they go and talk to the Jarl first. You take it, probably telling him like, "Hey, here's what happened. We have people who want to speak with you, blah, blah." And you see the Jarl look in your direction, but nod and pat them on the back and head to the lodge. They come back and get you, and they mention that the Jarl has agreed to speak to you. And they bring you to the Jarl's lodge, filled with the fishing party that went with him. Whoops. There we go. Where they're all heartily eating some of the fish they caught. And in the center on a pyre is a roasting mammoth as well. The two giants kind of lead you in front of the Jarl's table.
The Jarl Storvald, I feel like maybe you need to be centered in your hitbox there, buddy.
Probably because of the axe, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's all sorts of funky. I like this guy's artwork because it's different than Forgotten Adventures. It's just his stuff is just a little wonky. Anyway, okay, there we go. And he kind of sits back as they walk through, and all the other giants, you can tell, tense up a little bit, but you know the Jarl is here, so they're not going to do anything without him saying something. And the Jarl kind of stands up and leans over and says, "So, I've been told you've wanted to speak with Jarl Storvald. It's not often that we frost giants tend to care what small folk think, but it sounds as though you have made your friends allies. So, I will offer you a few minutes of my time. What can I do for you?"
Do we? Sorry, one second. Do we?
Get up there. He says this and you go,
One sec, group
Good
up.
question. Did we find out what thing we're looking for from him? Is it the axe?
Yeah, it would be the axe.
Okay.
The steel great axe of Thrym.
Well, I don't know. Did Chitter prepare something? Or...
I mean, we kind of discussed. I was just thinking over how to approach things. It's kind of what we discussed previously. I didn't have like a prepared like Your Excellency type thing going on.
He pulls out a script he's written.
Ja, most exuberant, Jarl.
Lord Mukgorak.
May I kisseth thy ass?
Oh, I'm not that much of a sassful, actually.
Storvald, I've come here for a few reasons, I suppose. We would like to... I don't know what to say to this guy.
I don't know what to say to this guy.
We want
Come on,
that
you-
axe.
How about that axe, though?
You want my ass? What?
Well, that too, if
you
it's
sure?
part of the
You sure
bargain.
got a nice axe. Yeah, it's.
We hear you've been having some difficulties with the fire giants. Among... What's the other thing? Oh, the locating the scion, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, the cradle for the sound, yeah.
We don't know where that is.
You don't know the location, no.
Been having difficulties with the fire giants. We may have information or an alliance to offer. I'm sure you saw the big head in the sky. I can't remember if you talked about the scions then, honestly.
I think he might have. I don't think he did though.
But anyway, we're hoping to work with you.
He do you specifically mention anything about the axe, or are you just kind of generally speaking?
I feel like you're just coming out with it, like that's what we need, but I feel like saying anything's like an insult.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to. That way I knew what I was going to
I won't say anything about the axe yet.
Okay. He kind of sits down, a little more informal, and goes, "They did see the head in the sky, the threats of this alien. I'm not worried. We giants have very few things to fear in this world." And he kind of takes a bite of like a huge hawk of killer whale, chews on it for a second, and goes, "But you do mention an alliance. we have been dealing with the fire giants for quite some time now. They've seemingly been relentless in their attacks on our land. Maybe we can work something out with your assistance in the giant problem there. But I don't think it would be in the frost giant way to forfeit and let someone else handle our problems. You mentioned an alliance, but I have yet to hear what is in it for you. What do you need?
Well, I don't know how you'll feel about this, but I am going to be as honest with you as I can. We require, and he'll point at it, that axe.
He looks at it.
At least temporarily.
We just want to borrow it.
Just for a moment.
He looks at it, kind of turns it over in his hands and back at you, and he goes, My axe.
The axe, the relic?
It's
My ass. What?
It's just a weapon. I guess maybe you believe the old magics and the old histories of these being from our gods. We frost giants don't believe in that mythology. We have other divine connections to Thrym. This is merely my weapon. And
I wouldn't actually do this, but as soon as he says, like, oh, we don't believe in that, like, it's just a weapon, and again, he's not actually going to say this, but I just picture me like, haha, yeah, that's so stupid. You just, I'll get you a cooler one. Yeah, no problem. You just pass us that one. Scions, what? Like, oh, don't worry.
Can I insight all that? Because
yeah, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Nice.
Yep, that's about how I feel right now.
I mean, you can tell that like all the other giants when he said that chuckled as well, and it does seem like being the more tribalistic, brute strength giants, you don't see a whole lot of religious aspects to their culture except for the temple to Thrym that they have. So I mean, it would kind of make sense that maybe they aren't super religious from that standpoint, if they think that they hold something that connects them to their god. Doesn't seem impossible that that's what they think. Yeah.
Chittle just nod his head, like, makes sense to me.
And then as like the conversations go on, a door opens from the side and you see someone dressed in grayish ornate robes walking out, and they kind of very loudly exclaim, they say, "The frost giants do not believe in artifacts and magical weapons, as they have me to connect them to their deity." And he, like, with a flourish, kind of like introduces himself. And you all would quickly, Omen wouldn't know. So Chitter and Aetherion, you would quickly peg this as Overwizard Teva the Grey from the Arcane Brotherhood back in Luskin.
Is it weird that I don't feel any better about that? Because he still seems like a shady ass dude.
I mean, you feel how you want.
What was his name, sorry?
Overwizard Teva the Grey.
We kill him to become the white.
I guess as I see him, and he like does the little flourish and whatever, Aetherion's going to like hold up a hand, like to kind of wave, so to speak, and he's gonna say, "Oh, hey, Ashundo."
Okay.
Just to gauge if there's any reaction.
Give me a perception check while you do that.
Does Ashundo says what?
He's just thrown off and like, hey, wait a minute.
23. Okay, you say that as he does his flourish, and you get a quick, like, little subtle glimpse as he turns around and then keeps walking, as if trying to, ignore what you said and act like he didn't hear it.
That didn't quell my suspicions at all.
He keeps walking forward and he goes, if Jarl Storvald, you don't place any importance on your weapon, but these supposedly do. Maybe, in the Frost Giant fashion, you do a challenge for it. If the Jarl wins, you three must stay as prisoners. If the Jarl loses, you can have his weapon. And the Jarl kind of sits back and goes, that's a great idea, wizard. What say you?
The challenge me.
Yeah, sorry. Agatha walked in and started speaking in my ear and sending.
Oh, that's a little whispering.
I heard if we lose, we get kept as prisoners, but I didn't actually hear what the thing was.
Yeah, if you lose the challenge, like in essence, the wizard said, "What about a challenge?" If you lose, you're prisoners. If you win, you get the axe. And
it's
the Jarl was like, "That's interesting. What do you think?"
is it the challenge, like the fight type of thing?
It doesn't seem like they've mentioned that. And Omen asked what the challenge would be.
Okay.
And give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go. I need to go see what Hannah needs. And then, are you guys good to go to like 10:30?
I can go a little bit longer. If need be, yeah.
Okay, cool. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Drinking contest.
I knew it. I'm not partaking. Who has the best constitution?
Not me. Probably Therion.
I've got a score of 16.
I've got 14.
No save.
I have +6 on my save.
I have +8, but I think that's from my crit.
I'll say I have. Technically, I have +6 as well because of your aura.
I was like, if I stand here, I get +8. So if we all stand next to Assyrion and drink, we should be fine.
You know, what we could also do is if we have Valana show up just for right now, so that she can drink, because if she's undead, the alcohol wouldn't affect her, right?
Fair.
I thought you were going to say give Valana to them.
You can have this one as a prisoner. Did they say it was a drinking thing, or are you just respecting?
No, I'm just joking.
No, we're
It's
just joking around.
I think that would kill us. I don't think we can handle giant alcohol in drinking. I mean, considering for them it'd be like you get a mug, I drink an entire barrel at the same time.
I know.
Like, we're never going to keep up.
It would never work.
Or Etheron says loudly, or we just kill him.
It does remind me of there's a guy I watch who does a bunch of shorts or whatever on YouTube, and one of his is I think it was like different groups in a fantasy world, and it was like the Marines, and they end up fighting the Giants, and they're like, can we have some of your grog? And the Giants are like, you guys can't handle this, and they can because they're the fucking Marines. Considering, weren't there at least 2 instances where the U.S. Marines drank an entire town dry of alcohol or some shit like that?
That's crazy.
I remember seeing that where there was one of them I think in Greenland, and another somewhere else where they arrived in a major town and just literally drank all of the bar's alcohol, and they had to ship in more from elsewhere because they just consumed all of it.
Guys, fuck off! You're not allowed.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
I mean, they probably made a fuckload of money off of it, so I don't think they would complain.
That's true.
Okay. Oh yeah. So asking about the challenge, and weird sound outside. The Jarl. The wizard starts to speak up. Wizard Teva starts to speak up, but the Jarl kind of cuts him off and he goes, "We'll do." And he like flourishes as he says, "We will participate in Makgora," and explains that is like. So what Aetherion did was a formal challenge that the Frost Giants do. This Makgora is the official like leadership challenge, where this is.
Why have I heard that?
You probably heard it from World of Warcraft. The orcs.
Oh yeah.
Makgora. Where anyone who wants to challenge the current Jarl for leadership would do this, and it's a very specific version. Where the Jarl, the standing Jarl, gets to decide what the challenge is. So he sets the terms. He says, all 3 of you can participate in any of the pieces of the challenge. But the first challenge will be, and there's a specific name for it that I'm forgetting, but a ice throwing challenge. In essence, the way it's described is it is a game that Frost Giants would do where they, it's like darts, but for giants they're hurling large chunks of ice onto a target, 200 feet away.
They seem like they have an unfair advantage.
I mean, I might have a way to equalize the playing field on that one a little bit.
The wizard speaks up too, seeing your face of like, that's a little unfair, and it kind of like interprets it a little more. And he goes, Jarl, they aren't the same size. He goes, how about I create an equal version for them to do, and we'll use the same point system between the two. And the Jarl just kind of like waves his hand. He's like, that's fine, whatever. Then the second challenge will be a fishing challenge. You spend a day on boats. Whoever reels in the most weight of fish
A whole day?
wins. Yes. And then he says, if there's a tie, we can deal with the tie then, and if not, winner takes all.
I'm really glad that one of the contests wasn't being the Jarl contest, because then he just automatically wins. I decide the challenge. The challenge is who's already the Jarl. Oh wait, I win.
It's me. Oh, I hate that for you.
Fishing. Too bad nobody in our group is good at fishing, huh?
Aetherion like glitches out and his face changes shape to someone else for a second.
Yeah, it sure is a nice day.
And,
That guy infects this world, I swear to God. I'm burning everything down. I'm helping Ashundo at that point.
I mean, we are. But anyway.
But like, shut up, you know what I mean.
what were you going to say, Jeremy?
Nothing substantial. I was like, or we just let the world kill him.
Let the world burn. That is an option. Valana did bring that up of like, hey, how about we don't?
How about we just die?
I think Valana took that option.
I think she did take that. Haven't seen her in days.
Yeah, so it seems like they're all
maybe
waiting.
Valana was Ashundo.
Dun, dun, dun.
Or is it Shundu Valana?
The world may never know.
My brain hurts.
I want to go home, Dad.
Father, help.
What say you? Do you agree to these terms?
I mean, Chidora look at the rest of the group. I mean, I'm down if you guys are.
What other option do we have? The Nord?
And
Out of character, we fight everybody.
He slams his axe down on the table and it rattles and shakes the room almost, and he goes, "It's settled then. We start immediately." And everybody cheers and they start getting ready for the first challenge. As we will quickly change scenes as we are finally doing the thing I had planned this session to be about, but someone decided to go fight Yetis.
hey, the Yeti fighting was not part of the plan.
It sure seemed like that was part of your plan.
Look,
If my stupid dice wouldn't have rolled a 5, everything would have been fine.
Sure.
Look, we
that's
didn't expect the plan to go wrong. You should just let him win.
We planned for things to go right, and sometimes it just doesn't happen. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, this is...
Wait. While we're like navigating,
Well, that's loud.
I want to like pull Davrik to the side.
Oh, no.
And I want to give him my portable boat,
Okay.
and I want him to
Ice javelins or something.
flee with it.
Oh, you want him to flee? Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want him to. The visibility's gonna wear off, so I don't want it to like.
Gotcha.
I at least want him to like wait somewhere safer than here.
Okay.
I mean, I'm saying this as a character. I don't know when to bring it up, but I kind of want us to be like, hey, also, if we win, you have a prisoner, you know, he's a nobody. Can we just snag him as part of the deal too?
Okay. Yeah, well,
And then that way we can at least kind of spin it that we didn't break in and break him out. Like, oh yeah, we'll just go to, you know, buddy who is kind of on our team, Frost Giant. You know, like he'll take us down there and show us the way, and you can hand him over to us. And
Okay.
That way it doesn't look like we like, you know, actually fuck with them.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to remember that the Frost Giant who is down there is still alive. She's just unconscious right now.
Yeah.
So,
How long does that last?
it
Until
doesn't
someone wakes her
state-
up.
I would personally just treat it as like she's asleep. So like whatever her normal amount of sleep would be, you know. Because I don't think it's just. I don't think it's just like an endless sleep, but
Yeah.
it makes me realize that if we wanted to, if people can't sleep, I can just cast Eye Bite and fucking knock them out each night.
That would be so helpful for me in real life.
Yeah. So
Public
you
service.
I don't have trouble with that stuff. I actually fall asleep real quickly.
you get they show you to like one of the far edges of the iceberg, and you can see an iceberg probably 200-300 feet out in the water, where they have these stones set up in rings denoting different points, and a stack of large chunks of ice where the Jarl will be throwing, as well as a large stack that you would be throwing. But next to it, over Wizard Teva kind of explains, he has set up like an illusion where you guys have like a dartboard, and you're throwing smaller rocks at this board, and what you do will then translate to the big ice, to then effectively match what the Jarl is doing.
What skill base is this going to take?
It's really two different ones. It is mainly strength/strength dexterity based, as you will be using some mix of athleticism and finger dexterity for accuracy.
So it should be Chitter because he's the best.
I mean, I was gonna say, if they let me use stuff, I can also get a lot of strength if that would be good at all. I mean, I was thinking Bigby's hand, chuck it, but my dex is only 16, so.
And you can see there's 5 boulders, we'll call them. So each of you can throw one, and some of you can throw 2. One of you can throw all of them. They kind of are leaving that up to you on how you want to handle it. But you will take turns chucking one.
I have really good dex, but I don't have any strength.
That's what I'm saying.
Good athletics?
With Bigby's hand, it has +8 to strength. So, yeah, strength of 26 and a dexterity of 10.
I mean, but that sounds like Gul'dan using the Fel during Makaraj. So I don't know how he's gonna feel about that.
I don't know what any of that means.
Pretty much he cheated.
Don't lie to me.
It doesn't go well.
No, I don't. As much as I have splurged a little bit into Warhammer, World of Warcraft lore, I don't know what that is.
Did you not watch the movie?
No.
There's a movie?
Garbage.
Yeah. Warcraft.
It was really cool actually. I liked it.
It looked great. It's just I wish they would have done more, but yeah.
Yeah, it looked so cool though.
Yeah, especially being someone who's played the game for so long and
Yeah. I was like, when you said that, I was like, I know that. What is that from?
yeah, I couldn't
And
think of anything else.
as soon as you said it, I just like pictured the like who's using the Fel.
Yeah, Gul'dan
He's
and
not a real
Thrall.
lore.
Yeah. So Jarl steps up grabs one of these huge chunks. And, oh, I guess you guys, I don't think you can see yours, can you? Just to show you sizes, here's what they are.
That's what we're supposed to throw.
That's like what he's throwing. You guys are going to throw the illusionary versions that are smaller. So he will grab one, and he's going to do his rolls, which... So to the way he is doing his, he's going to do an athletics check to hurl his first to see where it's going to land. Okay, and then he's going to give me a... I'm going to make it a sleight of hand. I may change that. I think sleight of hand is what I wanted, but... Okay. And so you see him grab the first one and hurl it down as it reaches back here. And, over Wizard Teva marks on a piece of parchment 5 points. And they look towards you, who is up for the humans.
We can use athletics.
Yeah, in essence, it's going to be like athletics / acrobatics, I guess, if someone would like to do that. And then a sleight of hand check, too.
Oh, it's both.
Oh,
I mean, I can use acrobatics and sleight of hand pretty easily. Those are my good ones.
Oh, let Chitter do it.
Yeah. So I'm hearing Chitter for the first one.
I mean, yeah, if everyone's cool with it.
Okay. You go up, and over Wizard Tevag hands you one of the smaller pebbles, and you see your target, which is a little like 60 feet in front of you. Go ahead and give me athletics or acrobatics first, as you are judging how hard you're going to throw this.
Cool.
Okay, and then go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check, as you
Sure.
determine your accuracy. It's kind of like if you've ever played a sports video game, how you get the two little arms going back and forth, one for power, one for accuracy.
God damn it. Can I use my reroll?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Cool.
Because you don't have fingers.
No fingers.
Okay, better.
Okay. And with that, you see Chitter, and he throws. As with those two rolls, you land right in a bullseye.
Nice.
And where's Teva? Plus 10 for the humans. Jarl kind of grunts. He goes, no worries. I can pick this up. And he's going to do again athletics and then sleight of hands.
Jesus.
Alright. You take it. He has no problem getting them over there. His accuracy is not the best, as his next one. Same thing. He hurls it a little farther, but another 5. Who is going up for the humans?
I can go.
Okay. Omen, give me an athletics or acrobatics check, please. Ooh, that was almost a nat 20. Okay, 23, and a sleight of hand, please. As Omen walks up, grabs his pebble, and
Oh my god.
throws it. You see the pebble gets over to the target with an 8. Unfortunately, it lands outside and gets +1.
What the fuck?
Jarl starts to chuckle a little more. He goes, I knew it was turning into my favor.
You're not winning by much. Well,
But little one, it doesn't matter by how much you win, but that you win. Grabs another one, doesn't even turn, and just chucks it across.
Oh, fuck.
As boom, that lands in a bullseye, and he pats his hand together. Humans?
I feel like Jared should.
I mean, I could do it if you want.
Or do you have sleight of hand? Oh, not yet.
Yeah, I have.
No, I saw the
acrobatics,
Jarl
plus
and I
10.
was like, you have +0.
Oh, I have a +10. Great.
Acrobatics seems like
what
a
the heck?
weird
I would
thing
have
for how far you can throw it. But
I thought we were taking turns, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it now.
I mean-
let Chitter do it.
Okay, they can be. I mean, you know, in fairness, it. Okay, all right.
Beating him up.
I mean,
Just
there's
actually smacking him in the
there's
face.
potentially 3 challenges. You know, this one could work for me. We've got one that's clearly built for Ethereum. Maybe the last one will be built for you, Omen. Who knows? Maybe this whole thing will depend on you. But yeah, I'll grab the next rock. I'll do my acrobatics. Oh no!
Okay.
You said I let you down like I don't have a plus 13. To it.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check, please.
Also,
Come on! What is wrong with me? I don't have a reroll to use, guys. Sorry.
Wait, Ethereum, give him yours.
yeah, can I like kind of nudge him as he throws it, change
Yeah.
his accuracy?
Go ahead and give me another deck save. Or not deck save, sorry, sleight of hand check.
Another net one. I mean, again, plus 10. Come on.
It's 10.
This is why I like being a bard. I have skills out the wazoo.
You, Chitter hucks it and it like, meep, and just poops out, but you do get a point as it lands right in the front, barely on the board.
Let us down, sugar.
Did you fucking bump me? What the hell? You threw my game
Because
off.
it was just gonna fall right into the water otherwise.
What? No, I had a good shot. You bumped me and messed up my throw.
Also, just a quick aside.
Mhm.
Not that I don't know. It's thing for later. Why's
There we go.
Tava here?
What'd you say?
Why is the over wizard dude here?
Like,
Hey,
here
Andy.
is in with the Giants at all, or with you in this
Yeah.
challenge?
With the giants.
Oh. So you've just heard them say the wizard a bunch. It seems like he's the right-hand man to Storvald.
No, I know,
Somehow.
but that's
Oh.
I get that.
Like like his reasoning, or
Yeah, like that's
well, you'll have to figure it out.
Could Chitter use Bardic Inspiration on himself?
I don't think so. I think it's one of the restrictions they can't use it on me.
Used it on me. That was definitely less than 10 minutes ago, right?
Sure, yeah. Humans, who's up? 2 more.
Was it definitely less than 10 minutes
No,
ago?
it was more than an hour.
Bastards. Should have used it again. Don't.
I feel like Ethereum's covering his eyes. Athletics or acrobatics, please, and then a sleight of hand.
Just dude's hating me when he has worse rolls. Like
Oh, man.
I got the
My
good numbers, man.
My
Okay.
that one would be good too, but I don't know that my accuracy would be good.
That's the thing. I got.
And neither's yours.
You see him, yeah, and it goes a little farther. You get into the plus ones. Or wait, nope, I lied. Sorry, you
Plus
got
ones.
oh yeah, 14. Yep, plus 1.
God damn it. I'm trying, man. I have good bonuses, but my rolls are ass.
I don't. I think we're doomed here.
You get to the
Unless
last
he
throw.
Watches it, we're fucked.
I mean, we still got 2 challenges, guys.
To be fair, his aim is shit because his sleight of hand is +0. So
Oh, yeah.
He's
his
got
aim is
21
shit,
points right now.
I
I've
want to
been
hear it
rolling
from you.
I've been rolling better aim than him like the whole fucking time. I don't want to fucking hear that shit.
Yeah, better aim than him, eh?
16.
Shut up.
Say something else, Chitter.
He hucks it, makes it into the plus 5. I don't think it's possible that you guys make it.
Yeah, because he's 26. Yeah, we'd only get 23.
And so with that, he turns around and claps his hand. He goes, "Well, good. That was a good try. Maybe a good warm up. Let's see how you do in the next challenge." And he turns around, and everyone claps for him and cheers. And he kind of greets his public.
Chitter's gonna introduce friends. Hold me back. Hold me back.
And actually, he turns and he stops, and Overwizard Tava whispers in his ear, and he goes, "On second thought, the fishing challenge. Normally it takes all day, but since that one only took a short while to beat you, why don't we just make it a half-day fishing? We can start right now." And the boats are like already being rowed over by the giants, and he looks down and he goes, "Since you cannot row a boat of giant size, we will send a giant for you to row, and you just command where they will take you." And Overwizard Tava speaks the rules. As you all get rowed out to place.
Guys, that's probably a good time to mention. I don't know that I'm actually any good at fishing.
You have a fishing pole.
Oh,
Wow.
wow!
So you-
They don't just give those out to anybody.
So you give me shit for not doing perfectly, but now it's cool when you don't do perfectly.
I'm forewarning that I won't do perfectly.
Okay, so
You better pray to the gods you succeed, because if you fail, we're gonna be prisoners. So.
And so you get sent out to sea, and over Wizard Teva, like booming his voice out magically, says, explains the rules. So in essence, you have the rest of the day, so like 4 to 6 hours of fishing. Whoever reels in the most by weight at the end of the trip wins. That's
not fair. They can reel in whales.
Well, then you better start reeling in a bunch of little fish, or try reeling in whales. They never said they'd play necessarily fair.
I mean, we are playing a giant contest. It's,
And you have one of your giant friends rowing the boats. So, the way we're going to do this, once again, all 3 of you can participate. You are out in the ocean, and you see Jarl Storvald's boat. You need to, whoever wants to do the roll, will choose at the beginning. You will roll me a survival to determine a heading of where you would like to go fish. And then based on that roll, we'll determine where you're at. And then a animal handling for the actual act of casting and reeling something in.
Man, we need Toad.
guys, I'm not good at either of those.
Me either.
So whoever would like to go first, go ahead and make me a survival check, please.
I only have +2 in survival. Man,
All right,
good thing
I'll do
Toad
it.
showed up with his better survival, right?
No,
Why
please. fine.
does Toad have dry leathery skin?
Wait, why can't I?
He's a robot.
I don't know.
Okay. Let me see. You said survival.
Yes.
I mean, I could. Wait, what's yours? Ethereon.
One.
Okay, I'm doing it. I'll do it.
I'm +2, yeah. So
My skills are mostly bad.
Okay, with the 16. Okay.
just play
Really
a
good.
bard next campaign. It's great.
Yeah, I have really good athletics, and all my charisma stuff's pretty decent. That's it.
A 16. Okay, actually, this is how it's going to work. Sorry. A 16, Omen. You look around and you notice some movement. You notice movement around here.
Just sink their fucking shit.
Okay, I'll direct us to go there.
Okay, you direct and you start. The boat turns and heads that direction as you get ready to cast your line out. Go ahead and give me an animal handling as you all watch as Omen casts the first line. And
No one wants to give me like a little twiddly tweer.
I was gonna wait until that point. Jesus, calm your tits, sir.
nobody wants to help me. Jeez.
Because I will be like, you got this, buddy, and give him a little tweedly twee.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, 21.
So, and well, hold on, 21 plus. Is he gonna use his thing, or is he saving it?
I'm saving it. I'll save
Fair
it.
enough.
Okay.
It's
So
a D12, remember. So
with the 21, Omen, you cast your line in, and you start very quickly getting some nibbles. And the Theron you're watching, you kind of help coach him through. Like, wait, don't do it yet. And then you get a really big pull, and you yank and you start reeling it in, and the other two come and start helping you reel it in. As you pull in a large grouper, and you have a scale there that one of the giants is holding, and you can quickly hang them up. And as you hang it up, you have logged in 50 pounds. And so Overwizard Teva booms his voice out as he says the weight that you all have just pulled in of 50 pounds. And you hear some like, oh no, in the background as the giants are like, that's not good.
booming voice. Wait, we heard him over all that. He's a Shudo confirmed.
And then you look over, and it's hard to see, but you can see Jarl Storvald has pulled in his reel, and nothing was on it. And he kind of kicks the side of the boat, as it doesn't seem like he successfully found a spot.
This big number tag over his ship also says 50.
It also says 50.
Whoops, yeah, that goes away. Okay, humans, who would like to go next?
Apparently, Omen's gonna be our fisherman.
Or keep going, yeah, it's up to you.
Oh wait, I did the wrong one. I did animal handling first.
Oh, now your boat capsizes, and you guys all die.
I mean,
Yeah.
your bonus would just be. Actually, wouldn't it be the same?
It's the same.
Bonus?
It is
Yeah,
the same. Okay, so 13.
I'll use the tweedly tweed to do the
D12.
doodly do.
Oh, it's a D12, damn.
D12?
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, it goes up the further I go. So now we're at D12 apparently.
That's crazy. You 21?
21, okay. Omen, you notice on the other side of this glacier, you see a fish jump, specifically, and have pinpointed where it landed.
What kind of fish? I have to know what the fish life is like in this part of the world.
Yeah, from this direction, he doesn't know what fish it is. He just saw it jump.
No, but I'm asking you, the DM. I want to make sure that your world's realistic enough.
Oh, I have names. Don't you worry. You gotta catch them first.
God damn it.
And so, Omen, you get the ship headed in that direction. And go ahead and
Oh god, through the iceberg.
Oh no! What have I done?
the Titanic, you are sinking. Ah.
Yeah, as the boat sinks, we see the word Titanic on the side of it. Why didn't you alert anyone? Ooh.
The 22. Same thing. You start casting and you reel in quick as another big bite. And as you pull, can somebody give me a D100 roll, please?
I got it. Give me two.
You hear
Nice.
over Wizard Teva's voice boom over as Jarl Storvald reeled in a 25-pound carp. With a 69. Nice.
Do we get bonus points for that?
I don't know. As you help Omen roll in a small hammerhead shark worth 120 pounds.
Nice.
Are hammerhead sharks found in Arctic regions?
They're not.
They are now.
But they are now.
I was gonna say I only asked earlier because one of my players did that to me. I think back in Horde of the Dragon Queen, where they went fishing, and I forget what I said. It was a carp. He's like, "Well, a carp wouldn't really be in this kind of climate." And I'm like, "I don't fucking know. I'm not a fisherman."
Yeah. Omen, go ahead and roll me again, please.
Ugh. You have a reroll? Or no, I don't.
I already used it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You are kind of out and about, lost, trying to figure out where to go. You don't see any movement. Where would you ping where you would like to travel to next?
Here.
Right here?
Oh, way down there. Damn.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, you go down there. Go ahead and give me animal handling as you go to cast.
It might be okay on this
20,
one.
20 and 4.
I was gonna say, well, we get that lead, so that definitely helps.
Man's not a very good fisherman.
Okay, you
That's why he's out for like a day at a time. He's just really,
Yeah.
he's really shit and just needs every bit of help he can get.
you cast out, and it takes a little while of waiting before you get what seems to be a bite, and you yank and reel in. It takes a few minutes, but you reel in a very large piece of rusted out and not usable chain armor, as unfortunately you were not near a school of fish.
Wow.
But
My animal handling. I handled animals.
you hear Jarl Storvald cuss and throw a glacier piece out in the water, as it seems like he caught nothing either. Go ahead and give me one more roll, and then we'll call the session here tonight.
Fuck.
Bollocks.
We still have that lead. We have to.
Oh
hold it.
no!
Oh my god.
Had to say something, shit. We still have that huge lead. As you see him towing in like a blue whale.
you hear Storvald call out loud that he saw something, and he takes off.
Chitter, I need you to never open your mouth
Oh
again.
man, go where he is. He just
I
said
mean-
he found something.
I mean, it'd be really intense if he were to fish up a kraken and then we had to fight a kraken alongside him. You know, just as a thought.
Check. Omen, where would you
went.
where would you like to go? Good. And
I'll
team.
go where he's at.
And I believe in you, buddy. As I'm going to speedily tweak it.
Okay, so you get real close to Jarl Storvald, who's been fishing here for a while. He reels in his cast, and there's nothing. He gets seaweed.
God.
And he's angry, and he keeps casting out. Nothing's pulling up. You have a 7
Not meant to be.
with a 9, and you reel in, and it's nothing. Again. As unfortunately, you guys had a perfect spot and a horrible fishing skill. But we will end session here with you all in the lead with 170 pounds and the Jarl with 25 pounds, and an hour and a half has passed. We will...
No, I was gonna ask how many times do we fish?
In essence, it's like once an hour, kind of, is what we're going to do. So really, I guess you'd be kind of closer to 2 hours because the first one was a half. But so it's been like 2.5 hours. So you've got like 4 or 5 more rolls. But and then the competition will be over. So that's where we're at currently.
Hopefully Toad will be here and he can help us.
And Toad will just magically fly out of nowhere and land on the boat. Yeah.